Okay, it tells me I'm live, which is great because I don't, for whatever reason, it wasn't going on. I just felt like coming on. I made a lot of, well, for, I was going to say it's for myself. I hadn't made so many videos over the weekend. I made one on Friday. I made one this morning. And it's rare now lately that I make three over the weekend. I used to more, but now a little bit less. Talking about weekends, this afternoon, for me it was early afternoon. I had a really really good chat with a good friend of mine. His channel is called, well, he's got many channels, but you could go to the viral channel. It's called Foodquake. And we so it's Andy is his name. We had a long chat. We spoke over an hour, and we had a few drams together and just chatted. And we go a long ways back, like we're talking like over 10 years back probably. And we met up together with our families. It was in 2012, and it was really fun. I mean, my sister drove up to Montreal because he lives in British Columbia and Victoria, but he was in Montreal because he was brought up in Quebec. It's a long story, so I won't get into his history. But so we're both originally from Quebec, and our moms both live in Quebec, and our moms are both at the same age. And like I said, the story goes back, but we met a long time ago, so we've been friends for a long time. And we Skype, or this time it was a Google Hangouts, a couple times a year. And yeah, it was fun. And I was thinking about that because I was thinking like how over the years I've created a few friendships online, which I really, really consider the people real friends. And Andy is one of them. Andy really is one of them. And I watch pretty much most of his videos, albeit I have to admit that with his Foodquake channel and everything that's going on with my life lately, I've had problems keeping up. But otherwise, I mean, I keep up with all his channels and all his videos, know pretty much everything that's going on in his life. And I'd say he probably knows most of what's going on in my life as well over time. And it was this great fun. And I was thinking about, the whole idea of online friendship, and how many people that I know in the last few years. Now I'm going one step further. How many people I know that online that have met partners, for example, and so on, things that you would have not have thought about a few years back. And yet, I mean, a lot of us are really creating great friendships. I think all of you know that I have met a few people online, and really one that comes to mind. How can she not come to mind? Is Tweetness. We have had many visits actually across the pond, where they've come here a couple times, and we went to Ireland together, and we went to visit them. And these are real friendships. Okay. So I just wanted to kind of like come online and say, with all this, I was going to say, with all that's going on lately about, the fake news and what's going on with Facebook and so on, I felt like saying, you still can meet really great people. You really can online. Yes, you have to be careful. I'm not saying you can just go and, hook up with anybody that you meet. But if you put, I was going to say the right, if you do put up, I mean, the right protections, you will meet people that are really, really nice and friendly. Another person that comes to mind, which I really, really enjoy watching and listening, is Dave Nicholson. Now, that's a good example, I think. Well, would I have met Dave? Would I have met Andy uh, in my normal life? Well, I'd say almost certainly not. And yet now, thanks to to YouTube and so on, online, create good friends. Now, like I say, I come back to Irene Tweetness. We are best friends who we have met without online possibilities. Now, it is very interesting as well if you start, like I'm much into genealogies. Those that know me, I like to go into genealogies. And I have made at the time YouTube genealogies. I call it that way. And it's really amusing to see that to get to my friends in Canada and America, I went through Australia. It is funny, isn't it? That finally, basically, we met each other through a common thread in Australia, which ended up making us know each other. Yeah, it's fascinating. No, that's all. I just wanted to come on quickly, say hello. It is Sunday evening. Tomorrow's a work day. Yeah, so I have a lot of things to do, but I do hope that you all had a great weekend. I have been shoveling the yard, but now I think it might be snowing again. Well, it stopped at one point, but we did get quite a bit of snow. Nothing to do with the snow in Canada and so on, or at least in Quebec. But for us here in Switzerland, it was quite a bit. Yeah, okay, 6 minutes, so on. I'm going to stop there. I know that most of you people like it when it's kind of short, and I tend to go on if I'm just, if I go on my natural, I will just chat and chat and chat. So I'm going to stop. So, DC signing off. Hope you're all well. Wishing you a great week. Take care. Bye bye. And the stream gets a live one. And it says, and